Good day, sweet souls. Good day. Josi here, and hope you are doing well amidst all the cacophony. There's almost just a moment for us to just like attest to your bravery for being here, for carrying on, for moving forwards in these um, times. So, I am Josi. If you haven't connected with me before, welcome to my channel. I was nudged to come on today for a very clear pick a card reading, for we need a little play in our lives, don't we? And this may share a message, but then you also get to kind of enjoy the process of exploring how to navigate and get to that message, right? You get to pick a card, you get to choose a rock, you get to choose a sound, you know what I mean? You get to play and find which group you feel you are in today with the prompt, the clear prompt of what has begun for me. What has begun for me? There's also a sharing, I have to say, deep respect, deep gratitude, and deep honor for my guides and guardians. I ask for my guardianship to circle round for this connection today and to support the transference, the transmittance of information to you all through the fun that is all the illustrations of oracle cards, as well as I will be drawing some tarot. Okay. But let's first play. Let's first play and choose the groupings, okay? So you're welcome to grab some water. They're even sharing some of you might want to jump up and down, kind of do some jumping jacks, shift your energy a bit, even kind of like move and shake, even like, letting some sounds out, letting yourself kind of get into a bit of a playful, receptive state. They're almost like of how like as a child you may have like gotten ready for story time. Okay, so the first stone is coming in. This first stone is coming in. This is a beautiful, intuitive rock. Yes, we know it. It's called amethyst. And this is like that heart amethyst saying, howdy, hello. Are you ready to be a little intuitive and play for a bit? Yes, please. If so, stay. You can even like the video, subscribe for more fun things to explore as you need to. Oh. And then there's another thing coming up. Obsidian. Look at that. It even shows the reflection, a bit of like the computer. Whoa, look at that. Of how something so big in my space looks so small in the reflection of that stone. So, yes, let's take a moment also to know that this space is protected. It's protected and safer to explore. So you can, if you need to also protect your space, you can kind of like clear some space, close a door, draw a curtain, get comfy and cozy and comforted in. So you can then, here's some iron pyrite and a little of my dog hair. Ooh. Here's some iron pyrite to say hello, and we can then breathe together. We can breathe together and explore what is in store, what has begun for me. And then look at this gorgeous selenite and how it reflects and sparkles in the light. So may we ask and connect to our spark amidst all the stuff, this beautiful little flame that is held within us. Give gratitude for that flame, for still carrying on. Tend to your wick, my loves, and honor when and where and how you are willing to venture forwards into this connection. And so look at this. We have 4 groups. 4 groups have jumped out and spoken for themselves. Wow. Wow. So the first group, which cards will we draw to give you some further fun? Okay. So these are from the Cosmic Laws Oracle. Ooh, Cosmic Laws. Cosmic Laws. The key, the energy to personal success and spiritual expansion by Ouassima Touahria. Apologies if I mispronounced the name. All right. So, you want to take a little breath and breathe into the deck. Give it a little knock, as well as, I'm nudged to bring out my selenite to give a little bit of clarity for these 4 groups today, as well as to bring my stone. Do you see me? Do you see me? Hi. I love when I get to play with you all. So thank you for tuning in. Let's begin. Let's begin. And okay. So, dear sweet duck, what is group 1? Group 1 for this lovely amethyst, this amethyst rock. What do you wish to share for them? Okay, what has begun? And now they're flowing for 2, for 3, and for 4. Oh, there's this energy too in some of these decks. There's like more. Give me more options. Give me more options. I want to play. Well, I thank you for allowing me to do 4 groups today. And I will see there's like a nudge to kind of keep them a little short and brevity, like a little, short in the messages. So I will intend to share about 20 minutes-ish, 22 minutes-ish, 24 minutes to 22, 20, for each of you all. So let's begin. Okay, so for group 1, up shows acceptance. I'm seeing the French too. Acceptance, number 26. Oh, look like, isn't that cute? How the colors of the rock just goes so well with that. What do you see in group 1 in that card? You're welcome to comment below and let this be an interactive experience, or even, again, to write down, doodle, play, like a little bit more less than like note-taking, but more just like expressing what you see. So acceptance. I need to do some sound between even me opening to and like initiating and welcoming in these groups. So welcoming group 1 if that is your group. The card for group 2. Oh, it's like they match. Source. Number 43. And that comes with this obsidian. Source. Welcoming you, group 2, if that is your group. Know that I will timestamp once you've decided your group below, so you can just kind of like boop right over to your group read. Thank you. Thank you. Welcoming those that are stepping in for the group 2 read. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, feeling sound for these. External transformation 42. External transformation. Which is arriving with... do you even hear like the sound of my dog, Paco? He's lying beside me as I do this playtime with you. The iron pyrite. External transformation. Wow. Wow. Deep gratitude in welcoming you in group 3 in your entirety, in your wholeness, in your fullness. Thank you for joining the party. Group 4. Group 4, drum roll please. Joy. See if there's more reflection or less reflection when I tilt. As so gentle, that yellow. Joy. And that number, I'm almost like cross-eyed by having that fun. 49. Okay. So joy. Let us just review. Welcoming you, group 4. Okay. Are you ready? If you've already chosen and selected your group, jump to it. The timestamp is below. The chapters are below, but I will review if you wish to, if you're like a little uncertain or maybe somewhere pinging and you're liking this whole experience and now you want to like make certain that this is for you. Okay. So, group 1 is acceptance. Group 2 is source. Group 3, external transformation. And group 4 brings joy. I'm going to have fun reading for you. Okay. I'm going to take a pause so that you can tap into or just replay that review of seeing which one is best for you. And I will see you soon for your personal reading today. Welcoming group 1 for your read of what has begun for me. This is like the loud ask, what has begun for me? And there is this beautiful card of acceptance that you have selected to almost like get into this group is what they're sharing. Okay. So I have like a bunch of cards in different places around me. And so there's almost even just a request for this group to accept where I move on the screen and to know if at any time you can just listen to what is being shared and like drink your water and doodle. You don't have to always look at the screen. All right. So first deck, I will list all the decks below. But I meant to announce them. For this group. So this is the Citadel, a fantasy oracle. Okay. So first card for group 1. What has begun? What can support them? Thank you. Okay. Next card deck that is wishing to be requested to support this message is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Okay, that showed up really quick for you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, there's a desire to play with you all today. Okay. yes, we need okay. It's like I'm getting the energy from this group that like you want like every single deck. There's like a requirement for every single deck that I own. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I'm like even seeing like where do I place these? These are all fun. Okay, and we'll be working with the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. The This Might Hurt Tarot deck. And that will come in time, But there is a desire also for some fractal cards, Return of Spirit. Okay, thank you. All right. I think we are good. Oh, like really? Okay, so it looks like there is going to be this one flew out. This is from the Pure Magic Oracle deck. All right. So you got one card each from 5 additional Oracle decks. And then group 1, how many tarot? Sorry. I'm changing. They're like, nope. They need your site. This is my Oracle deck. Like, meaning it's not mine. It's the one I utilize when I do reads for people. Oh my goodness. So much to think about, my loves. I'm literally picking up cards for you all. Okay, so there is an emphasis on message for you all. So I'm going to take a pause and pull the cards from the tarot in a second. Let's move through these 5 cards first. 5 cards first, okay? Well, they're like +1. Acceptance. Do you accept that you have help? Do you accept that you have help? This is not asking belief. Do you believe that you have help? Do you accept? And if you do, like, make a big statement of that. Make a big statement. They're even sharing like write it out, put it on your cup, and whenever you fill your water, drink that acceptance. Affirm it more within your body. Affirm it more within like the movements and the fluids of your body. This like just like statement, I accept. Okay. The Astronomer. Wow. I love these cards. They're kind of fun, aren't they? The Astronomer. With some additional messages, additional words, discovery and augury. Ooh, have fun with Googling that one if need be, if that like word pings for you. I took a moment because I was like, I remember this one flew out and opened, so I'm like kind of laughing. Okay. Astronomer, star ancestor. Do you see? Do you see a little? They're like, do you accept that you have help? Do you accept? Okay. I'll stop. But yes, stars are coming in. Follow the voice of your soul, sweet loves. Okay. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout. I'm even getting that like song, shout, let it all out. These are the things we can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Ooh, I'm getting like giddy with that song. There's something about expressing yourself at this time. Like, even remember when they were like, do you accept that you have help? Like, state it out loud, drink and like say it and affirm it and drink and like allow it to like move, like that acceptance and the sound of your voice and your like, yes, I believe. But again, it's like, it's not even a believe. It's like, I accept. There's something very strong in that word for you. Understandable now, because there is something what has begun. Yes, there is some creation that has sparked. There is some creation that has sparked for you all. Okay. But look at this, raising winds. Raising winds. I understand why I keep getting there's some combustible like energy, right, in this group that we have to be aware of, right? This like there's almost like an unknowingness of like the ferocity of your strength and your capacity. There's an unknowingness, and that's why they're like, do you want to accept that you have help so that you almost can let go a bit from like trying to take the reins on this issue? Magical release, calling. Ow, I feel it in my teeth. Yes. Calling, intention, stronghold. There's a grip that you have to loosen. There's something also of a message saying loosen the reins. And I was guided to look at the code of like, if you're into number codes, 155, 55, when I'm recording this. Okay. Let's now get into the tarot. What can we assist? Group one. Group one, the message of what has begun for me. What has begun for me. Okay. There's something that they're sharing. I don't need to emphasize reversals for this group. So I'm just going to read the tarot decks. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Lots of message here. Okay. Nine of Cups. I'm getting the giddiness when some of you know your cards. You've done some tarot in your life, so you're like, I'm starting to get this message. The Chariot. Oh, okay. There is help. There is help. Help is coming. Help is coming. Help is arriving. Help is arriving. But we sometimes, okay, what has begun for me, the help that you have been requesting and asking for, like not even just the help that you've been requesting and asking for, I need to almost like revise that. Because there's a lot of like emphasis on good speech, on clear speech, to not like F things up that are already in motion for this group, already in motion. Can you accept? Can you accept that help is here and that it is already in motion? It is already in motion. And yes, those things that you really wish for, that you really need for, you've been doing some good work in refining and revising those wishes so that they can kind of like there's a message of like bend those britches. I don't even understand that. So of like that there's almost like a shifting of some of the wishes so that they can almost like blossom and bloom and support more than you. There has been an intensification of things at this time for you. There's a desire. There's been a lot of tears around kind of like your wealth lines in your ancestry, but also just like even like if you believe in past lifetimes of like things, there's like this thing of like kind of like this massive amounts of grieving over kind of like the fruits of your actions in this life, like the actual tangible things that you can carry and own. It feels like you have also broken some kind of contracts and agreements, torn them up, shifted things, and meaning like these are good things that you have broken and shifted. These were needed. There has been something even like oh goodness, like just lots of like the pain lines, like painful things. There's been good healing works and good actions to support these healings in real time. Even things that you they're very humbling walk for you all, very humbling walk. Honoring that some of the things that you may have requested in the past, like you're literally just like, I don't need those. I am relinquishing the need to access those things. And that's neat. I'm getting this kind of like thing of access as well. So there's something that you could even look into the word acceptance and see what is like in that root form of ACCE, of like accepting access, and opening, like this opening towards good things. It keeps on sharing like good things, things that won't break, things that are deeply rooted, firmly planted, things that will then like really grow over time to share like the abundance of wisdom and wealth that you actually do carry in your ancestral lines, beyond you, right? Like to support you and more than you. There's just still this thing of kind of like, it's not just like the things that are coming are not just going to fill your cup. They will fill many, 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 many. So, and I apologize for some of like the silly sounds or words, but it's just like I'm moving, and it's neat. I'm watching the time because I did agree to keep these short and sweet, so that then you can kind of take there's almost like the essence, the juice of this message, and then move with that, and add some things, There's still that like, there's something about, sorry, okay. Some things of like, you've only felt like whatever your hands have connected to like might subtract or harm things, or like again back to this like the force of your power, the fear around your power of access. And so there is something about almost like, also even bathing your hands in salt, letting yourself do some like clarifying things, even gentle oil on the hands, right? And really like giving some love specifically to, there's these like, they're like the palm, right? Like the palm lines, the lifelines, like the ancestral lines, all these kind of lines of you movement and your movements, and kind of like the ways that you understand yourself, kind of honoring what has been done before, done before. There's like a deep emphasis on that, and an encouragement from ancestors. Like I'm feeling it, like they're literally you might even feel them on your legs or on your hands, on your arms, to just be like, you know, when like an ancestor will just like hold you and be like, you're okay. Like, let's breathe together. Let's ground together. We are here. We are here. You are so, and I'm even getting this accepted. You are so accepted. You are so loved. You are so, stop like with the beratement and the issues around like what you have done, or like things in the past. Let some of those things in the past just go away with the water work that you'll be doing, that has been prompted, the drinking of the water, whispering better, like almost like words and emphasis into the water, so that then that can kind of move and support these shifts within your body, which will then slowly support the shifts that are occurring within your mind. Over time, though, don't push this process. Remember the pace of water, and they're sharing in a gentle lake, like those gentle laps of waves to the shore, right? Very gentle pace. This is not like a forceful movement with water. And even my dog is emphasizing that. There is things coming. There are things coming. Woo! Okay. And yes, I promise, Paco, I won't share too much about that. Okay. Because this is a group read. This is a group read, meaning like I can't get into specificities, right? Or else I'd be talking about all of the things that are coming, which would get very confusing. Do you see? And there's enough confusion here. You need simplicity, clarity at this moment in time. because you have like, there's been lots of fret, lots of like nights that have been difficult, lots of confusing things, lots of kind of ghosts from the past, lots of like things that you like, terrors or fears that you thought like you that keep you up at night. And so this is just okay, a deep awareness. Sorry, I keep getting this hand, a deep awareness. Can you have a deep awareness that things within lifelines, okay, I'm just meant to kind of move a little bit so you don't actually see all my lifelines, but they're like things within lifelines. Some things are fated. Some things are, so can you accept that? Can you accept that some things are fated to just occur at specific times? And so this might feel like there are some kind of like olive branches, some unexpected occurrences that will start to ease, just like how olive oil eases. They're like saying that will start to ease some of the current frets that you have. Okay, but you have to keep moving. You have to keep like carrying on in really tending to your heart, sweet loves. And start to kind of like let go and unbind some of the fears that are still kind of like tensely, like I'm looking at this card, like tensely knotted in this bag and held and kept. There that you might feel that and you're like, oh, is that going to limit me? Is that going to limit me? Again, sorry, I'm like keep getting ouch. Like stop thinking those things. Stop thinking those things. Stop. So there needs to be a bit of work here. And like when you get into like those mental like uh-ohs, fears that come up in mind as thoughts from previous times, okay, that you have to just be like how a mom would be to a kid, like stop that, don't do that. We learned not to do that. We learned that is not helpful. We learned, remember that. You learned that is not helpful for you. And yes, you can still like wish. You can still wish upon a star. You can still like access some guidance from all the support of how the planets move. Planets are living beings, as we know, right? Planets are living beings. There's something of that to share with you, like to affirm that for you, so that yes, like how you see and connect to the universe, like the Milky Way, like beyond the globe, this whole entire experience of what we feel we know about all those things, like yes, there is sentience. There is sentience there. So trust that what you may connect to or see is there's something about like just accept, right? Like I can't even say more on that, just accept that. Yes. And there is a lot that you wish to know about kind of like your lifetimes prior to Earth. For some of the people there's some curiosity there. So just know that there will be like certain awarenesses that will come in different times, like at different times, like literally like they're like kind of showing me like at like 4:52 p.m., you know what I mean, at like on this date, like, you know, January 26th, or like, you know what I mean. I'm just putting out things, but it doesn't necessarily mean now to like firmly look at that date and time. Do you see? It's about like knowing that there are certain just like connection points that will share with you some more information that will feel very like then intentional. Ooh, where was that? Sorry, intentional. Like, and to support you and really like emphatically accepting that help is here, and that like you are all those things like watched over, carried through, nurtured, loved, supported by so many. There's just like, sorry, when I get into this sensation, it's just like I feel it in the teeth, like in the bones, right? Like just like know it's like something just like that you might not even be able to comprehend of like of where all that support comes from. It's like you'd have to look at the entire and understanding of the consistency of the bones of a human. So yes, and see how much you can embrace and enjoy some creativity and some like delight in your life. There's something about like because of the heaviness of the things that are keeping you up at night, like you need to kind of like ride those waves. Yes, do some of that water work mentioned, but what will support these things in raining through, right, and coming in for you is not all up to you. Do you see? It's not all up to you. It's about like relinquishing some of that power beyond you and then do steady, simple actions, right? I'm really getting like think of instead of you being the person that's being ridden in the chariot, right? In the chariot, there's something also to have fun with knowing what a chariot is. That we're here, bloop, 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 helping the movement on earth, on land in like really simple ways, really simple ways. Okay, so I am feeling kind of the completion of this message. I hope I did well within that promise of a swift and shorter message, my loves. I hope you take a bit of solace from this today and enjoy what comes from this message, but take a moment to affirm and speak out loud. I accept that help is coming, that this has already begun, that this like almost like what you accept in the now, that like some, the thing that has begun has already begun in the past tense. And then it's just making its way to you as swiftly as possible, but you have to support it now. You have to support it now by seeing how you can like delight in living at this time, okay? And to see what fears and things you can release and relinquish the stronghold on, and allow, accept. And in that, sweet loves, for group one, I thank you for sharing this space and time with me. I hope this brought you some care today. Josi, you're welcome to always connect with me for further stuff via the links shared below, or just to take what filled your cup today. Sweet love. Bye-bye. Welcome, group two. Group two, I welcome you with your first card that you have selected with Before I go further, there is a moment to honor that you are protected. That you are protected, and this message is protected. There is something that I have to share with you of as I like who I am, almost like of reading this, that as you see, obsidian is part of a line, a thread of my ancestry, and that this headgear is supporting that I can share with clarity this message. And so it is not that you need to accept it as truth, that you just need to accept that it is something to be filled into what you already know and what you have already accessed. Sweet, sage, and wise one. Okay. I'm going to honor that each group has a different energy and how and what cards I am nudged to bring in. They will all be listed below. Okay, so yes, group two has a very different energy, and we will be working with the dreams of Gaia Tarot, or tarot. I'm supposed to share for you. Sorry, different pronunciation. Tarot. Okay, and so let me just kind of situate this. Interesting. Okay, so I have oracle decks all around, my love, and there is angels. Angel Prayer, oracle cards by Kyle Gray, stepping in first. So deep breaths, deep love, ground yourselves. What has begun for me? What has begun for me? Amidst all these monstrosities that you see, I'm supposed to share them as they come. Spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel. 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 Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. Spiritual gifts, spiritual abundance. Spiritual gifts, spiritual abundance step in for you. There's almost like a flanking of that. Do you acknowledge that there is something to be aware of your guardianship? Your guardianship. We all carry guardianships. Call upon them. Call upon them as that. Call upon them as that. Welcome in the great ancient ones to support you on your path. To support you on your path. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Citadel, a fantasy oracle, steps in. Different read for you. Group 2. Okay. All right. We first get, it even shares low network bandwidth. So I apologize if this message slows down. You are connected to some strong ones. The Thief. Seizing the moment, selfishness. This is what's kind of you're burning up. I keep getting this message. This is currently what you're moving through a bit in the shadow. But I can't even say that. Sorry. Not shadow. This is just what you're moving through. Burning up. What is being burnt up in your mind. Cartographer. A crossroads exploration. More will come in time about this card. I meant to just finish the oracle first. Okay. All right. And a completely different deck than before. Moonology. The Moonology deck. What has begun for me? Strong request from group 2. What has begun for me? Okay. A win-win situation, a win-win outcome. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. There's a balancing of the scales in this card. Aho. Okay. Okay, so 5 oracle cards have additionally been drawn, as well as the awareness to pay attention that, yes, can you affirm that you are connected to source? There's like something in this card that, as you see it, as if I pull it further away from the light, there is more light in this card, but then when I bring it closer to the light, like, you know, it's just some of that gets blotted out. So it's just like there is some still distrust in gifts, distrust in like almost what you ask for, what you wish to receive from those gifts. And there is a lot of trust. There's a lot of trust in like what has been almost like charted or like I keep just getting like charted, like what has actually been charted or shared about like your lifelines, your understandings of your life, your understandings of karma, of like past life, of like past actions, transgressions, configurations, affectations towards what will then occur. This kind of like cause and effect, the cause and effect awareness and understanding of things. And there's almost something then that kind of like makes you feel like what is fated is always something that is like going to berate you or intensify a situation. And they're like most rightly so, for there has been much of that experiencing in the past. But this is we're stepping into something that is uncharted, group two. There is something that is, whew, okay, okay. They wish for me to move further into this for you, the win-win outcome for what has begun. And I will get into that with the tarot for you. I'm like almost like feeling this energy of care as I even like take out the deck. It's like this just deep honor of these tools, right? A deep honor of these tools. And how like you carry a deep respect for these tools of kind of understanding and charting things over time, of kind of like understanding like timings of things. And that is like, just take a moment to appreciate that as I shuffled the deck, is that by you asking a question, okay, by you asking a question, it does not mean that you are like shifting things. Like there's something about like ordinance, that word that comes up and through, um of like a feel, and I don't want to explain it. You can just like write that down and look into it if that pings for you. But this like feeling, this selfishness of like that your gifts like are not meant to are not meant to support you. They're only meant to support others. That your gifts are like, when utilized for your own requests, that they are there solely for self gain or self importance. And I'm feeling that like you got to let that shit out. There's something in for this group, there would be firework required. And this does not mean necessarily smoke. This is like could be writing some of those previous things that like and pains around self gain down, and then like literally burning them and watching the flames, and then like you can blow it out with the air. I'm seeing this like outside though, so that you don't like, light a fire. That's the main thing. But yeah, this is like firework. Uh, Firework of not you ingesting fire. There's different times when you might pipe or do stuff like that they're sharing. But this is like bay leaf, writing something down on paper, and then letting that burn. Okay. Mhm. Ah, like that. Nine of air. You have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of gifts that you're still comprehending the complexity of them, and you're like the full awareness of what they are, but you don't have to worry about like working with your gifts only when the entirety of them are figured out. You just do them gently. You do them gently with clarity and care. Uh, and when you feel like intensity or an extreme, be it in fear, but not even just in fear. Sorry, I'm getting like a very strong awareness with this group. I need to be very succinct with this message. I even before, like when I press play for this group, I can mention this. I had to look at it the exact time and go, okay, I have to make sure this message is exactly like a specific time for you. So I have to actually end this message at a specific time. Okay. All right. All right. Further message will come in a second. I'm going to pull the other cards that wish to be shared. All right. Okay. Zero of the major arcana, and this one it is called choice. Choice. They also wish to share that in this deck, it is quite different than the Rider-Waite. So just honor what comes with this message and also what you may wish to like write down, because you all do carry gifts in this group. Okay. So I will share each card again slowly if needed, but just let yourself doodle, scribble, write. One of fire. I was feeling the dragons would come for this group. Yes, there are dragons. Deep gratitude for them. Deep gratitude for their protection. I thank you for stepping in. I thank you. 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 I can't say that enough. 8 of earth. Hmm. Wow. Wow. Okay. May I do this read justice for you deep soul practitioners and caregivers who are most definitely in connection to whomever you so choose. And so there have been times in your ancestral lines that you wished, or that they wished, it's like a plural you, because they are speaking to your lines through you, that yes, they may have utilized that gift in some ways to solely serve the gifted, the consecrated, the ones that the wise ones. You see, like there's these like names of like that almost have put them at a different position than the rest. The rest of the riffraff is almost what's coming through. And so there has been much to move through in this life, many decisions and choices in how to navigate all that you carry within your ancestry as well as within your soul. Many codexes, many codices, many symbols have supported in your awakening to all three, and paternal, maternal, soul. You have learned some simple truths to support you in kind of weaving and stitching some of those things together better in this lifetime. Much medicine and much healing as you continue to carry this connection to flame, to sacred flame, to this connection to deep awareness. And yes, there have been many things, many times past, almost like they share with me in this, like in like past times, soul, past lifetimes, ancestral lines, both have done things, but you don't have to be as problematic or emblematic in accepting then that that is your fate in this life. You have made strong decisions to support some shifts. And I have to pause. Okay. What has begun for you and for this group too has begun a long, long time ago, is what they're kind of sharing. Okay. It's begun a long, long time ago. And you have done well in carrying this seed that you carry within you through multiple times, multiple stitches in time, through many different adventures and awarenesses. So big breaths and accept that what has begun has a much longer line, so that the swiftness of this is not actually needing to be surprised. This is an interesting message for you all, is that, like, don't be too surprised at the swiftness of this, because it has started a very long, long time, right? To support tipping the scales, to bringing some balance back. And so to traverse what you have reversed, to walk what you have almost like arduously efforted within your family trees, and trust what you carry now. Trust what you carry now is quite transformative, quite wondrous, quite magnificent, and shares the many good actions that you have done to get to this point in time. Okay, I understand now why I was meant to look exactly at the clock for this, because this is the last bit of the message, and then we are complete for this group. For there's just like a short window to share this message for you. So allow what needs to be shed of like your distrust carried in you, and to trust that your actions, and not even just actions, but gifts given, and what you have supported to move through is going to assist you, is meant to assist you, as well as the plurality of you, like the many, the many more that you support. There is more in store, but there is a tipping of the scales that has begun. Like that, like you will now start to see some of the fruits of this, and then it will continue like more and more and more. Okay? So trust that there is this pivotal moment that you may feel is charted, uncharted, does not matter. Release any last things that are burning up within you, doubting the good that you carry and the walk that you are on at present. Much love. Take care. Sweet honor to be within your presence and deep respect. Take care. Group 2, Josi H out. I'm like almost nudged to welcome you in with song, my group 3. Welcome, welcome you. Welcome you, group 3. Welcome you. Deep honor, deep respect. Thank you for stepping in for this message of what has begun for me. What has begun for me. Path of the Soul is the first card. Destiny cards. Okay. Sacred Traveler cards. I will draw. Seems the total of additional oracle cards on top of the external transformation card that drew you in will be 5. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. I meant to first pull and show these two. I understand why. Because these cards don't have words to them, so I'd have to pull out the guidebook. Ah, look at these colors. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. It's good sound healing for you all will support you at this point in time. I'm almost like feeling a musicality in me sharing this message for you today, group 3. I'm even slowing down in the pace of this message for you. So tuck her in. Let yourself be gentle. And let's begin. For what has begun, so I'm supposed to stay present, not past. Let's begin. Card 19 shares clarity. A beautiful clarity has begun for you. Your mental, physical, and emotional bodies are undergoing a detoxification process. You may have already noticed that your thought processes are more clear and exact. Your physical body is running more energy, and old emotional issues are being released from the cells. Once this cleanse is complete, you can look forward to experiencing more joy and contentment in life. This clarity also brings with it a deeper understanding of your purpose here on earth. You are being renewed in every way. I keep do you see I'm pulling the book up, like I'm sharing you a story, okay? So there is, yes, a cleansing process. A cleansing process, external transformation. Okay. I understand. So we go into Moonology. Bring love into the situation. And even look, this is in Aquarius, new moon in Aquarius. Water, yes. Lots of cleansing. Bring love into the situation. Breathe into your water. There's something, do you see when I do that? How the cup fogs up? And then I feel my breath come up into my face. Let yourself hear your sighs, your sounds. Ha. And then maybe even a little louder. Ha. Some sounds of ha to begin with. Ha. And then maybe to finally get to the sound of hum, which is like a completion of the sound, right? When our mouth closes. That is the bija, or the seed sound of the heart. Baths, gentle paces, lots of allowing, almost like the embraces of the water to be slow and fluid for you. Even the baths for you for this practice and process of what has begun, this cleansing process, is like they're like, let it be tepid, not too hot, not too cold, just right. And of course, to get to that just right, you might go like a little cold, a little hot, little cold, little hot. You might kind of play a bit with that temperature to support you, and like dipping. I'm even feeling like I'm dipping a toe into that bath in a timid and gentle way. And then when it feels just right, like even in the point of moving, right? Like let yourself remember the ha, like that gentle pace and sound. This is some deep heart work that is moving through, that is going to really shift things in real time for you. This is depth of emotional process and like heartache. Whew, that will really shift the sensations and the feelings within your body. Angels and ancestors wish to share some messages. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold steady pace. Hold your pace. Stand your ground. Mountains. Like there's a very like do you see like steady pace? I'm just getting there's a slow, like sometimes can be a slow pace, right? When we walk quickly, we might like trip or fall or move. And so there's no need to like to think that gaining more clarity for this group will like happen if you get to the finish line quicker of this process. Let this process, like, make sure you are steady and able to like stand and to feel stable, just to feel stable in your body, and whatever we have all different abilities or disabilities in body. And so since this is a group, that there's just an awareness of like that you feel stable in body, is that you're able to see. That's it, right? That you're not like rushing and looking down, rushing and looking up, or this way or that or this, right? That you're able just to see the horizon, that you're able to see like what is up and what is down, what is side to side, what is do you see, like there's something almost calming in that, being aware that like to almost like align your compass during this process and just like go, can I see what's like not even what's ahead of me, but like even just the next step. So this is like pace yourselves in this process. And there is some things to share with the tarot today to support you. Okay, so this is almost like a prompt that they're like, hi, see her here. Okay, so I'll get to work. The tarot for you. This might hurt, tarot deck. what has begun with group 3 is clear. It is not of necessity to potentially get further clarification in. So I thank you of what these messages that have come before. So what am I meant to share of what's in store from this process to support you in allowing this process, to support you in moving through this process, the external transformation that has begun? Thank you. Okay. Okay. It's neat. In one of the groups, I was meant to not share reversals, but this one I meant to share reversals. So the tower reversed. The tower reversed. This is quite a big, big shift. It may have felt like the tower upright. I have survived. Did I make it through it intact? There's almost like a doubt in that. But did I? Did I? Maybe my body feels like the tower. My body feels like the tower, and it feels like something broke. And there's a massive like tumult of waves and emotion that is being felt within. So I understand why they're sharing like gentle, like rain, right? Not torrential rain, rejuvenating rain. Love into the situation. Gentle, bring love and care into this situation. They're almost sharing you could pause this message and start from the beginning to review some of the messages shared prior. Okay. Ace of Wands upright. New is coming, and or like new, there's almost like they're like new passions, new love, new, new heat, fire inside your heart is in order of this process. So allow this process to occur, for that will support new to come in, new life felt within, affirming that you have survived past tense this process. Six of Wands reversed. There is a desire for much more like victory and triumph and celebration. Okay. And just because that might not show up right away, trust that 1 comes before 6. And they even shared with me to go back to remember that 42, 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So it's just like pace yourself. 4 plus 2, 4 in addition to 2 equals 6. So it just might take a little bit more time, okay? But what has begun is a beautiful cleansing process to assist you, to support you in really breathing more life into your heart space, which will help almost soothe, like a salve, like a honey balm, the pains and the breakings and the intensity of the experiences before. So to be steady in your pace, give lots of grace in this process that does not have to be sped up. Fill your cup. Fill your cup. Big message for this group. There is a wish, I can feel it, for you almost like to tell me more. Tell me more of what's in store, because there has been some much discomforts previous that were unexpected. And there is something I just then can simply share, that what is in store is more love. That's it. If you allow this process to be gently paced and to allow what needs to shift, detoxify, like transmute, those types of cleansing words, Okay, that's all I can share, because more to share of what's to come, there's almost a reminder then that that takes away your will, that takes away your willpower. And this process is bringing that back. Your right to choose, make decisions in your life. Do you see, like, forwards? If you know, like, super far in advance, then you'd be like, oh, I'm going to just walk towards that like I'm in a trance. So there's so much sight that can be given at this time to support you in really allocating and accessing your will, your strength and clarity of choice to step further forward into a very loving and caring process, to assist you in all the things, If you are so guided to connect, you are more than welcome. joch.com. I will share private services below to assist you in this process. Main thing they share would be either like guardianship, actually all three: guardianship, past loved ones, communications, or mentorship, whatever you feel you have capacity for. Whatever you feel you have capacity for. Okay? Allow yourself to see the horizon, not to look too far up ahead or too far down in the past, or side to side. Central line. Access your center. Breathe love into your center. Allow this cleansing process. Allow this healing process. It will reveal growth. Do you see healing, growth come together? Growth occurs. Growth occurs. Thank you, group 3. Deep love to you. Deep love to you. Thank you for sitting and breathing with me today. So much care in your strength in just listening to this message today. You are so loved. Take care. Hello, hello, and welcome. Group 4. You've stepped in because you have chosen. It's like such a gentle card that I'm trying to even like get the there's such soft colors. Joy. With the citrine. Hi. I have to say the energy of each group has been so different. And so there's like, hi you, hello. What has begun for me? Okay, there's like something coming up around choices. I'm almost looking at all of the card decks that I have around me and feeling a little woozy. So it's like I'm going to have to do this process a little different than the other ones. So allow me. I first, angel prayers. I'm color matching. This is how they're asking me to choose the 5 oracle decks to support the one that drew you in. And then we will do some tarot to support, but very little bit. This is a totally different process. So I thank you for breathing and being with me. Wow. Wow, you are guided. Deep gratitude and honor to all of the guides and guardians that are part of your guardianship, part of your soul council. Deep honor to sit with you all. Wow. Okay. 2 cards have come from Ooh, all right. The next is the Citadel, a fantasy oracle. Okay, I'm getting one card is requested from this deck. Pure Magic Oracle. Okay, one card from Pure Magic Oracle. Return of Spirit. Return of Spirit. These are the fractal cards. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sitting with me. I hope you are content at this moment. They're almost like crunch your chips, have a bag of chips, have a snack while we receive this message. It won't be too long. The miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Welcome, welcome, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Trustworthy friends. Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Look at the color matching. Boop, boop, boop. There's lots, like, it looks like I'm even like guided like this, like, it looks like it's just a continuation of that picture. Looks like it's just a continuation of that picture. Yay! Yay! There's some people you can celebrate that are in your life that are trustworthy, worthy of your trust. There's something very important for that. I even like look at the light that's coming in right now for this. Like there's something really like glowing. Remember even in accessing like that citrine at first, there's this glow. Citrine, I'm even meant to share is like something of like accessing for sure the solar plexus, like that we think is like that choice, like good decisions, good decisions. I just keep getting this message of good decisions. So like trust that those that kind of like step into your mind, like you can even like take a moment and draw a big heart and like write in some names of the friends that are in this life right now for you that you just like love with all your heart, like, and that are here to uplift you, that are here to support you, that are here to encourage you, that like yeah, there's something just so special with that, like that there is a strength, and even if it's like it doesn't matter how many, it doesn't matter how many of them, there's something to let go of that. It's yeah, don't worry about the many, the number, the multitudes. Like this is just like even just showing like one incredible friend that's uplifting, right? Like even if it's just one name in there, that's pretty awesome sauce, okay? And yes, your prayers have been answered. But I can affirm further about that. I'm not forgetting this card, okay? They just want me to kind of like go back and share that with you. I'm not forgetting that card. There's just more to come with these other cards to share. The poet. Relationships, vulnerability. And even again, this like writing, this like how I was like, write down those names, draw a big heart. Allow some like love notes to come from this. Uh, like this just doesn't matter what time, just like write some little sweet love notes to those people. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you. I give deep gratitude for your support. It doesn't have to be massive and huge. I adore you. I adore you, Group 4. Oh my goodness. This is an Earth Element card, 7, saying herbal craft. Hmm. This and the additional words share regeneration, plant medicine, caretaker, bloomer. This is like a time of good medicine for you, of really practical magic, of really, and what I mean by that, they want me to be very kind of specific that this is a very practical process to access more joy. It will feel very physical. This is meaning just like what you eat, what you might abstain from, like what foods will really nourish and heal your body, and support like a really like good equilibrium in there to allow more like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to even show you like my little joyful painting. Joy, more joy in life. To start to like grow and like bloom out into like all the things in your body that might feel still like yuck, might feel just still feel a little yuck. So yes, there is some very like to think of and to look into natural plants, medicine, like healing processes. They are from many different cultures. So just find the one that really pings to you because there's different traditions. I'm getting even this group has multiple different traditions. So it's like it could be Ayurveda, that is like the food. It could be, sorry, they don't even want me to get into examples because you'll actually write these down. They're sharing, but it's like look into like the beautiful ways that you put food together, that really ping and honor your culture and your traditions. There's something about that. And that like how like that simplicity of medicine of what you eat, like I'm even getting you are what you eat, that type of thing, and drink like these beautiful herbal teas, these things that are really gentle. I just feel that there's been some really intense things that you have moved through in the past, and to accept that this is a time, sweet loves, of gentle. Like I keep like you see these little this beautiful field of like dandelions that look so cute now and bring up that like I don't know, as a child, like if you ever held a dandelion up to your chin and it kind of gets yellow, right? Like there's something of really being gentle and caring for the child in you. I even see that in like these little, blooms of yellow, like so. um Yellow, yellow, right? Yellow is it will support things, but it's a gentle pace in time. Okay, there's things to heal in the body. So take care of yourself and know that you are blooming. It has begun. It has begun. Your prayers have been received. Your wishes have been heard. There's something almost I want to like hold you and squeeze you when I share that. Like they have been heard, sweet love. They have been heard. And so um honor whom you trust right now, and like just work on keeping those connections alive, keeping not even alive, but just like it doesn't have to be hard work. Sorry, this is all gentle stuff. This is, don't feel like this is effortful. Let them just kind of flow. Whenever you wish to share a little love and watch how that love grows, do so. And let yourself yes, be a little open, that vulnerability, it will like, vulnerability feels exposed, and that might bring up kind of like that exposure or like that feeling of from previous pains and difficult times. And so you want to be, I understand why there's a gentleness to this process. Like do this with like, like a hat and like a scarf and like bundled up in your covers as you like write the thing, and maybe share out a little like, boop, I love you. I'm thinking of you. Like just little bits of practice and connection. And there is, yes, there's just when we look at fearless, we think we have to then be like superbly strong, but they're like the thing that is going to be strengthening is your body, is your physicality in this process. What is going to be affirming and supporting what's moving in your body and feeling it is going to be this almost like musicality of like what you can share, little bits, little texts, little little things. You don't have to always like talk to people. It might be like that sometimes you'll just not feel that you have capacity, like, or you have the want to, like, it might be just too much noise at present. So okay, so little tarot, this might hurt. That's just the name of the tarot deck. Okay. What has begun? Okay. Okay. I even looked at there's what has ended. This is the bottom of the deck for you all. What has ended is a very difficult, and I keep getting like something has been very traumatic in the past, traumatizing, and which makes you kind of keep looking back, uncertain if like that arduous, really difficult path from previous like beforehand will come back. So there's a moment I was meant to share with you all that's ended. So there will be some good affirmative messages of hope for you all. Good affirmative messages of hope and care and connection. Not to focus too much or worry too much on things that like bring up a lot of intensity for you. Okay. Let yourself really like monitor and care for how much, like what is supporting you in feeling that hope, that breath of hope at this point in time. Breath is going to be very helpful for you. Very helpful. I keep getting like almost caught up in my words. That's why it's like writing will be good, silence practices, and breathing for this group. This is a very, what has begun, it's a very new path forwards. Very new path forwards. I'm supposed to almost just share, like, do you see what has ended? Okay, 10 of Wands. Knight of Wands comes though. New, like new light, new delight, new hope. It has begun, but you have to breathe into that and like really care for that and like carry it well in gentle movements. And there will be a desire for like speeding up this process. Like speeding up this process to be like, to carry the strength and the commitment, and like there's just so much hope for what you are almost transforming and moving into. I'm sorry, I'm watching with the time because I think I'm going way beyond time for you all. So there is also a message. There are two messages for you that might be pertinent and relevant to look into on this page under my tarot contemplations for the major arcana. There might be further messages for you to enjoy with the Magician as well as the Emperor that I won't be able to get into with this message, okay? But there are some things that are like deeply healing in perspective and allowing you then to like over time with gentle care and medicines and gentle like processes of gathering those that you really trust and hold dear in your life to support you in establishing a very firm foundation forwards for this year, okay? And so there's like almost like, wait a second, this is a timeless message, but it's like whenever you access this message, it's for like this longer cycle. Keep a firm hand and placement and in really physical grounded practices. Care for your body. Okay? Care for your body and trust that that is an immense part of the craft. Immense part of the craft is learning kind of like the very practical kitchen magics of food and things that heal and support your internal structure so that then you can feel more capable and confident once again in your actual physical structure, in your actual body. And then over time that this process will really support much. There is something to look at in the word caretaker and in the message I share for the tarot contemplation for the Emperor that speaks of this card as a caretaker of Earth. Okay? Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me, sweet loves of Group 4. Grateful you are here. May you trust that what is in store is deep healing, deep honor, and gratitude for all that you have endured. Trust and breathe with this gentle process and the simplicity of this message. If you are so guided to connect with me for further support, you're welcome to check out those links below. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. Take care, Group 4. Thank you to all who have connected, be it whatever group you are. This is a closing prayer to support the closing of this practice and process. Deep breaths, deep love, deep gratitude. May you nourish, may you reflect, may you honor what arises from these prompts today. Josi H out. Take care. Gratitude in sitting with you. Bye-bye.